Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway boosts stake in Apple and flips Taiwan chipmaker 3 months after investing over $4 billion. The iconic Omaha, Nebraska Berkshire Hathaway shared its 13F filing of what Warren Buffett's company did in the fourth quarter of 2022, adding to its positions in Apple, Louisiana Pacific, and Paramount Global, while trimming its positions in 8 companies, including U.S. Bancorp and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. Among Berkshire's new additions is Apple, which the Oracle of Omaha views more as a consumer products company, treating Apple users as their first love. Berkshire bought another $20.8 million in Apple stock, worth $3.2 billion, raising its stake to 5.8% according to the filing. This comes while Apple's stock has surged around 20% this year. The company also increased its position in Netflix competitor Paramount, adding 2.420 million shares during the quarter. Berkshire now has a 15% stake in the streaming service after first opening a position in the first quarter of last year. They also disclosed a new stake of $84 million and increased its holdings in Louisiana Pacific by 21%, which adds up to a 9.8% share in the building materials producer after first buying shares in the third quarter. On the other hand, Berkshire cut its position in Taiwan Semiconductor (TSMC) by a massive 86.2%, which comes just 3 months after Berkshire Hathaway announced that they had invested more than $4 billion worth of stock, sending shares of the world's largest contract chipmaker to soar. Although it's a rare action for Berkshire Hathaway to quickly undo a multi-billion-dollar investment in a company's stock, it has happened in the past. In the first quarter of 2022, Berkshire sold nearly all of $8.3 billion stake in Verizon Communications that was acquired in late 2020. The financial stocks that were decreased were U.S. Bancorp, Bank of New York Mellon, and Ally Financial. Berkshire also trimmed its position in the US-based companies like Call of Duty video game maker Activision Blizzard, healthcare company McKesson, grocery chain Kroger, and energy giant Chevron. Despite the move, Chevron remains one of Berkshire's 3 biggest holdings, representing 9.78% of the portfolio, following Apple in the first place, representing 38.9%, and Bank of America placed second, representing 11.19%. The changes were revealed in Berkshire's 13F filing, a form that institutional investors that manage more than $100 million are required to file to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission within 45 days of the end of each quarter. Although the filing only reflects investors' equity holdings as of the end of the previous quarter, Wall Street and investors view Berkshire's 13Fs as a way to get a sense of how Warren Buffett, his right-hand man Charlie Munger, and his deputies are approaching the market. The biggest challenge to taking control of your personal finances, improving your investment returns, and building a better future is just getting started. This means getting organized, having a plan, and being disciplined. As Mark Twain once said, the secret to getting ahead is getting started. To break out the treadmill of slaving away each week only to have nothing left over, watching the savings you do have to get eroded away by inflation's vicious bite, or freeing yourself from the corporate grind requires that you master the conversion of time into value. To help you do this, we created a list of 4 simple steps to take control of your personal finances and life. You can download it for free by clicking the link in today's description. Alright, back to the news. Elon Musk playing tricks in the World Government Summit in Dubai says end 2023 is a good timing to find new Twitter CEO. The CEO of social media giant Twitter, known for taking radical and controversial actions including wiping out whole teams and thousands of full-time contractors, decided some time ago to run a poll on Twitter on whether he should step down as a Twitter CEO, in which a majority of respondents confirmed that he should. On December 21st, Musk said on Twitter that he would resign as Twitter's chief executive as soon as he finds someone foolish enough to take the job. He added that he would just run the software and server teams afterwards. On Wednesday, speaking virtually at the World Government Summit in Dubai, when asked if he had identified a new Twitter CEO and when that person would be hired, Elon Musk said that towards the end of 2023 would be a good timing to find someone else to run Twitter, when he expects the social media platform to become stable. Musk announced that first and foremost he needs to stabilize the organization, make sure it's in a financially healthy place, and that the product roadmap is clearly laid out. Although such an announcement may come across as formal, little did the listeners know that just a moment later, Elon Musk would post a series of tweets including a photo session of Twitter new CEO that Musk hired, a dog. Not any dog, but a world-famous Dogecoin dog that, as Musk describes, is amazing, great with numbers, and has a style too. Of course, like every time Musk tweets about something, there are consequences. That tweet resulted in Dogecoin increasing. Let's get some popcorn and see where the Elon Musk trolling saga takes us.
Charlie told me many years ago, he said in the investing business, it's really important to have somebody to talk to. You're not in the echo chamber and so on. So I said, oh, you mean like you have Warren? He said it wasn't always Warren, but I had somebody. And he said, it's really important that you have somebody to talk to.